Epoxy Floor Wars started like all great ideas do in a bar.
You know, we were sitting in there and we were just kind of, you know, going back and forth, like this should be a show.
It was just the most intense thing I've ever been through in my entire life.
Listen to me. You're gonna have to do it on the fly.
One thing's for certain, our industry's got plenty of drama.
Come, get off the floor, get off the floor!
Welcome to Epoxy Floor Wars. The blue and orange team have the next 3 days to compete head-to-head to prove who is the best. Each team is required to complete 5 different styles of epoxy floor within their space. No one from these teams have worked together before. So this will be a test, not just to each individual's skill, but also their communication and teamwork. Creativity is encouraged, but time is limited. Here are a few of the rules our competitors must follow. Only 2 gladiators may be on the competition floor at a time. Gladiators must switch pairs on the floor every 15 minutes. Captains may not touch the floor unless they're using a lifeline. Gladiators may ask for verbal help but cannot be handed tools. Random skill challenges can be announced at any time.
Okay, I think we're about ready. Aren't we about ready? Gladiators, let's get this competition rolling!
Go time, unplug.
Epoxy floors are installed by first preparing the base floor, which is usually a pre-existing concrete surface. Each team must repair any cracks or holes, grind it down, and vacuum.
Are we serious? No. Yes, yeah. Do all the prep and epoxy sand broadcast now. Whatever it takes to get that shit done.
Put the wand on it. Take the end off the wand, put the wand on it so you can stand up far away. And put the metal wand on the end of your hose.
That's what needs to go first. Get them cracks. While you're doing crack repair, that one needs it, so this one needs it.
Each team must complete 5 different methods and design of epoxy floors within their space. How they accomplish that is completely up to the gladiators and their captains.
You know, on day one, even, you know, the prep day, we put our heads together and deferred to each of the people on the team. We had a bunch of great ideas, and that's about it. The rest of it, you know, a lot of the planning falls apart, and you got to wing it as you go, just like a real job site. With the crack repair, we're hitting the whole thing with the 30s. I'm improvising on these staples for stitching those cracks. Yeah. We got to be careful because we're into this decorative stain shit. I'm hoping that crack right there is entirely under you, under your metallic.
I think it is.
Skim the fucker out with gel crack repair and roll with it, huh?
With the poly, without any sand?
No, with the gel crack repair.
Oh, the gel?
Yeah.
At the end of the day? We'll see where we're at, maybe?
Yeah.
Isaiah's the leader, he's our captain, so, you know, I understood that he was in charge, so I think all the other guys knew that too, and we were all really looking to him to kind of lead because we knew we all couldn't. But I think we all kind of led in our own respective skill sets.
Get a trowel behind him. Oh my God. Now we're doing this again. I just drank a Monster, 5-hour energy, and 2 5-hour energy, and a espresso. The first day was a little bit weird. Everybody was just so overly pressured that the stuff that they do every day, it threw them a curveball. They didn't know how to prep. They lost sight of everything, including myself. Hey, you need to brush in that edge, Brett. Brush in that edge. I don't want it into the other floor. Don't. Get off the floor. Get off the floor. Switch your route. Look what you're doing, dude. Get it off of that section there, please. Oh.
Dude, we need to be on the same fucking page, bro.
I know.
What's with this one?
Look, man, what? I know, dude. That's a lot of. This is just absolutely a shit show. I don't know what the hell needs to happen, but this is not working. Oh my God, dude. We got to get our heads together, guys. Really. I know. It's you guys are creating more work.
No, I can't say attention to like 6
Don't.
things.
Dude, this is part of the industry. You guys signed up. You knew what was going to go down with this competition. First day it's hell day. But once they saw the vision start to take shape, then they just fell right in.
I think the challenging part on day one was kind of wrapping our head all around the design and the amount of projects that we had to work on in such a concise and small amount of time.
Quick like a bunny, man. Come on now. It's a timed event.
All of the textures and the actual scope and the different medias that were used were a standard that were predetermined. We had to hit approximately 100 square foot of the 400 square foot area with each of those scopes.
The next step is layout. I think you're gonna have to flip that one. No, it's flipped. Oh. Is that gonna fit? No, you're flipped. Let me see if that's gonna fit.
I made the damn thing. But now when I come to here, I'm gonna be down the whole thing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to improvise. So disregard this. Disregard that. We gotta do it on the fly.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You're gonna have to do it on the fly. This is not gonna work. You're still not listening if you're putting it down here. You're not listening to me. You do not have the proper pieces at this point because the template does not work. We're gonna have to make it up on the fly once the overlay's down. So just carry it out on the edge. Chris, it's gonna be entirely a one-off at this point. The only thing that matters is your puzzle, your toothing. We have to make up 1,000% of it once the overlay is down. So just make sure you have that tooth. Yup. So just keep hooking off of what you already have and keep it square.
When we put the event together, we never specified how your layout was intended to be. It left some room for innovative judging, creativity judging, those things. So some of it was open-ended, and to my team's credit, we actually designed the layout and the way that we integrated all of those scopes. You know, you think outside the box, you try to do a little something more, and you always have the potential that you don't hit the mark. You know, sometimes the safer bet of going with a standard cube, you know, just blocking 4 squares, it's a little safer approach.
Perfect. Yep.
That's fine.
They're making the whole thing work into each other, not squares.
Hmm?
They're making a whole piece work together, not squares.
Whatever. It might hurt them in the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll focus on. We'll kill them on detail, not design. All right. These guys, they were way out of their scope of work. They've never had to do layouts and stuff like that. So I kind of like simplified the entire strategy. The flake floor being the most difficult one, I had to get them to understand it and simplify it for them. You see what I did here? See, you see how it, so now you're gonna take these, boom, boom, you're gonna have flakes. So there's your other squares, your triangles, right? Yes, sir. So you go from point to point, and now you have a square. See what I'm saying?
We won't cut that final decorative groove until after you hit it with your refinement passes.
We can't fumble around. They're doing the same shit. I know it's fucking complete chaos, but you guys do this every day.
That's why our brakes keep on off.
Hey, they're using our power.
What's that?
They're using our power.
Okay.
We had to get this area vacuumed up, and we had another area where Brian was mixing, so we were all using the same power off of one breaker. Every time they turned it on, the power blow, and I gave him a chance to say, okay, what is it? Let's fix it, redo it. 2 or 3 times, and like, I don't know, maybe the 4th or 5th time, I was just like, this is enough, and I just blew up, and then finally they heard me.
I didn't take it as hard as Chris did, but Chris had my back, and he let them know right away.
Hey guys, hold on a minute. Brian's claiming we're using his power. How did we do that?
I don't know.
How did we even do that?
Not sure.
So I guess the squeaky wheel gets the oil,
Dump it, dump it, dump it, dump it. Fill this thing up, fill that thing up. Go over there, dump it.
As day one comes close to ending, both teams are rushing to get their next layer down so they are on track when they come back tomorrow morning.
All right, we're done with that.
During the individual challenge, one gladiator from each team must complete a timed solo challenge. For this challenge, they must quickly and accurately cut out a predetermined layout.
Orange team, you ready?
Ready? We're gonna reset the timer.
On your mark. Get set. Go! We're halfway through. We got a minute and a half left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tools down. Great job. Blue team, are you ready? Clock. On your mark. Get set. Go!
Take your time, baby. All motherfucking day. You got it, bro. Relax. You good.
2 minutes
Relax,
remaining.
baby. You got it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tools down. Great job, blue team.
Good job, bro. Good job. Chris, you want me to come in there too? What? You want me to come in there too? You want to tag me in there? You want to tag me in there?
Captains are allowed 2 lifelines per day. This allows the captain to work on the floor for 10 minutes.
That, bro.
With only 10 minutes for his lifeline, Isaiah gets to work quickly, taking over for his gladiator.
about 6 minutes left of the competition for the day.
Get organized for dropping your black and your blue, right?
Hey, it's gonna sit overnight. We don't need to accelerate it. We're not gonna carve it. Tomorrow we're gonna carve it and stain it. That's how I want you boys to work.
We're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going. Are we ready today? Are we ready today? Let's get this party started right. Come on, get on your feet. Get on your feet. All right, we're starting this new day. We're gonna start it right. We know yesterday was a blast. So we're gonna pick up from there and go into the day.
Good morning. Good morning, bro. Good morning, baby.
You get any rest, buddy?
A little bit.
Good.
I operate best at minimal, you know?
You're looking pretty fresh, though.
It's gonna,
You're looking pretty fresh.
it's a facade. I play it off real well, you know?
As the gladiators hit the floor to begin day 2, both captains decide to give some attention to their vertical carved concrete pieces.
On the vertical carved concrete aspect, that is one piece of the entire competition that put Brian and I, the other team captain, at a kind of a head-to-head competition. It isolated us from the rest of the team and allowed us to compete against each other.
I have a system to, the way I do things with the carvings. I started with the hardest first on everything, including the carvings. I did all the end grains first, and set my tones. And all that does is I'll figure out my end grains, and that just tells me how I'm gonna do my grains. I'm pretty fast at carving. Like I can set it and forget it, and then come back to it. I just put it on and then take it out.
And it added another level of challenge because we were required to perform that solo while managing the rest of the team and completing the rest of the scope. So it added just that other little worry, that other little thing you got to keep up with,
The dude's got a gift. I mean, his artistic ability is just, it's insane. It's stuff, again, that I've got no background in, and I wouldn't even know where to start.
Look at what I did here. When all the peat moss comes off, come on. I'm gonna add a little paint there, but once that shit dries, I'm gonna reveal this thing, and it's gonna be the night that it's gonna pop.
You gotta be right up his ass with that second coat, otherwise we're gonna get brush strokes. Derek, we gotta slow down or we're gonna get a bunch of brush strokes.
Me and one of the contestants, Derek, we were talking and realized we couldn't talk over the music, so I was waving to the booth, turn the radio down.
Your saturation with the soft concrete is sucking it up. Can we turn that motherfucking radio down?
And then I'd get back to it, and a few minutes later, it's like, man, it seems like it's louder, you know what I mean? And it kept going like that.
Turn the volume down.
Whenever they ran the music yesterday, incredibly loud.
Please.
Yeah, me and Isaiah were both having to try to yell to each other 5 feet from each other. We couldn't hear, and it's one of those things. I get it. Job sites are loud, but God, it was driving us crazy. Me and him were probably, if it was mic'd up, we were cussing like crazy because, we couldn't help it. It was just so frustrating.
I think they're fucking with me now.
Yeah, I lost my cool there for a moment, and then realized what you guys were doing, and it was all good, but at the time I was extremely frustrated, to say the least.
The gladiators are making great progress on their layout and design, but they have to keep it moving today.
Do you need more chalk? Listen, wind it up, wind it up, wind it up, because the string is popped. Come on, guys, get it together. I mean, they killed that floor. But we killed this floor. We're gonna have everything done whether or not. I have a method to my mayhem, and I've been taught the same way. Sometimes just having that ear, it might throw you off balance and get you, like scatterbrain. But ultimately, these guys will go back and do that same pattern. It's driven into their head. They still haven't figured out. That's why I started with this. You guys thought I was crazy, but when I didn't mean any disrespect. What I wanted, I knew we had to nail this one.
I think we did.
What side of his tape, bro?
The blue team is starting the geometry on their complex metallics layer. This is the next step to completing their design.
No, you're gonna go up to your line, ain't you?
Huh?
You're going up to your line.
Oh shit, yeah.
No, you'd be on the third one, so he's starting here.
Yeah.
You got to hold back here.
All right, bring it a little more.
Go that way. Go that way.
All right, outside.
Yep.
Yeah, outside. Hit
Yep.
this one,
Yep.
right?
No, you're coming up here.
Oh, I'm going to this one?
Yes.
Oh shit.
You're 12, wherever your 12 was.
That doesn't look 12. That doesn't look straight. This looks straight. Okay.
Well, your lines, your parallel lines are all consistent. Those are parallel. Go down to where you're at, Jeremy. Bam. Yep. Eyeball it through and be done with it.
I suck at geometry. That was definitely one of them. The flake pattern, it stumped me. I'm not gonna lie, it kicked my ass.
Stop pulling the tape. We're fucking up big time. Just eyeball it. Are you parallel right here?
No, this is smaller than over here, bro.
Roll to the next one. Keep going all the way up, bro.
We went a complete different approach than the other team. They went at flake first. Ours was we'll do it last.
Peel all that tape up. All of it.
Blue team is starting to feel the stress of going for a more risky layout.
We're gonna snap it all in purple and we're gonna do it all one time. We're flaking it all at one pass. Every color. Well, we need to lay it out, but we're gonna hit this lifeline.
You want us to cheat a little that way, or it's going to make me cover this line, but I don't know if that matters.
I would follow the line. Or follow the groove, yeah.
Follow the groove.
All right, so I'll lift it up so you can start working it. Work from your end.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I mean, it is what it is. Right here, you're gonna have to be a doctor and a surgeon. Maybe impede. Look, hold on.
Go ahead.
You can impede the groove. You understand?
Oh, okay.
Use the groove.
To our advantage.
Use the groove to your advantage. That way you can kind of straighten it out. You understand?
Yep.
You guys are gonna have to be magicians right here.
Blue team captain Isaiah has had to use another lifeline. This could hurt them later in the day.
We don't have a true control point.
Yeah, because
Problem is we contain ourselves
bring
here.
the metallic down further into it a little bit.
We could.
Make it to where it's got a point. We find whatever the 0 point is, and we bring it to a fucking like ribbon almost, like a teardrop.
Yeah.
And then we have that point as a 0 point off the floor, and then that way we've got 2 points of where to be true. You know what I mean? We just have
and then kick it back to a standard.
Yep.
Like
and
that.
Just go like that. That way we can actually do the math of it. It sucks that we're this far along in it, and we're just now figuring it out, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yep.
You get all team members on the floor for the last power hour.
You're pulling it together, bro. You're pulling it together. You are. And you're getting it there.
Lucky for both teams, all gladiators and captains can be on the floor for the last hour.
It was a wash. Ask them where the wash is. I'm super confident that we are way up there. You know what I mean?
In the business of trying to finish day 2 strong, both teams must freeze and answer a trivia question. If they get it wrong, there could be devastating consequences.
Orange captain and blue captain, Isaiah and Brian. I need you guys to pay attention here real quick.
The answers to these questions were said in a video about Epoxy Depot on day 1. Let's see how many contestants were paying attention.
We have a 30-minute time extension available. If you can answer the trivia questions correctly.
All right, I have your trivia question. Blue team, here's your trivia question for you. What month and year did the Harrisburg store move from Palmyra?
November of
You guys all know the history
November
of
last
that.
year, whenever I did the world tour. November, whenever I did the world tour. 22, right?
Team
What
captain
month?
has to give the answer.
November 22.
November 22. Bah! Wrong answer. We have a pet escape. A pet escape. There's a pet escape.
What, a pet escape?
There's a pet escape.
In reality, there's factors that an installer experiences in a real-time job site that a lot of times are outside of his control. To keep the event interactive and fun and edgy, you know, we're utilizing those inclement weather type of things or the animals running through it, you know. But in reality, you have installers all over the country that are dealing with those factors in real-time situations.
Or the orange team.
It's on.
What month and year did the Findlay, Ohio store open? Talk. That's Brad's store. Tick tock. Oh, no. You hear that silence in the room?
Come on, quick.
Hold on, we got 60 seconds. Hold on.
No, we don't.
I need the team
Go.
captain.
Give me.
It would have been in
Come on.
March.
Sure.
Oh,
March of 22.
you really think that's the right answer?
I don't know. Yes, final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yes. That's right.
You said what month?
March.
Oh, my Lanta.
2022.
You're going to give me a
You
hard
guys are
time.
absolutely right.
Boom!
Guys, I just want you to know, Orange team, I want you to know you were saved from a rodent attack. It was going to be a rodent attack.
All right, we got a half hour.
We have about 6 minutes left of the competition for the day.
Get it, boys. Make Daddy proud. Make Daddy proud. Make Daddy proud, baby.
First thing in the morning, we're gonna do the flake area, and we'll get on here and tighten up all this overlay.
Do a countdown. Come here, my guys. I want a hug.
All right, tools down.
All right, everybody. Have a good night, and thank you. We out. Blue team, you ready? Orange team, you ready? Let's get ready to rumble! Start the clock.
right, boys. Hey, let's get organized and get everything that we absolutely need on site. Watch what we do with this.
No, just sacrifice that. Give him that. We'll set up another one.
I think for our team, the most challenging part was laying out the three-dimensional flake, because we were trying to hit a certain target of realism.
The problem that you're running into is you have equal portions right here. You're using the reference photo as if it's a diminishing line, but we already agreed you got to disregard this because it's an obtuse angle. This right here will work because they're all equal diamonds, but you're comparing what you're looking at to something that's not. It's a disconnect.
Brett, I didn't want to restain the bands. You're not staining the bands, right? Are you not? What are you staining? The bands? The bands were fine. The bands were fine. I mean, they got a match. Haul ass. I got other stuff for you.
For the next individual challenge, each gladiator must match a pre-made cove base by hand. In this individual challenge, one gladiator from each team has to match a pre-made cove base to a hand cove base.
We're gonna start the clock. You have 3 minutes. On your mark, get set, go.
All day long, Derek.
Oh yeah, my man knows what he's doing.
It's all you, Derek.
Useful use of tools. Get a swipe on it. There you go.
I see you, baby. I see you, Derek. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Good job, Derek. Good job, bro.
Hey, Matt. Look, on this one, I want to leave what's down in, right? So, look. I don't want to take so much off. We're whitewashing, but I don't want it down in because then we did it. Yeah.
Our hour has begun. Everybody can get on the floor.
There's some that are dark. See? Dark, dark. Light, light.
$15 minutes remaining in the competition.
Hold on. Come on. Yep. Can you wipe up that? I need my razor knife.
They're so closely matched right now, I wouldn't want to be a judge, I can tell you that.
We're looking good, boys. Looking good, boys. I don't want to have to ask you. I want you to replicate what I'm doing.
Tools down.
Woo! The pressure, I've never felt that kind of pressure in my entire life. I wanted to just everything be perfect and exactly like the reference photo. And I think we nailed it. My team did exceptional.
We all worked together and we all came together to create a beautiful product at the end.
With more time under a real job situation, we would definitely tighten it up. We don't have that opportunity here, so I guess it could go either way. Hopefully we get the credit that I feel like we should, you know, taking it outside the box. But I'm extremely proud of my team. Win, lose, or draw, I think it's a huge success.
I'm going to ask both teams and the judges to come to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Orange team came with a total score of 806. Blue team came with a score of 836. Blue team is your winner.
I'm stoked. I'm stoked. It's just soaking in, you know?
Hey, that's nice. Go home with a check. Checks are good. Where's my wife? Let me hand it to my wife. I always give her the money, you know?